Well, hello there. Creepy enough yet? Today we're going to be going over the Netflix series You. So for the ones who have not seen it, I repeat, the ones who have not seen the full season of You, we are about to do a lot of spoiler alerts. Alert. We're about to do a lot of spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it now and then come back to this video for this review because we have a whole bunch to say on this.
Don't worry, we'll wait.
And remember to follow us on our social medias. We'll put it on the screen. On my channel, the segment's gonna be pretty much going over shows, movies, whatever that people just seen and all that stuff. We thought it would be cool to know what y'all think also in the comment section after y'all look at this. So yeah, so let's get into it. We are gonna split this into 3 categories for the whole season that we just saw. And we're gonna split it into characters, our opinion on the storyline of the season, and then the third, the moral of it. Like,
there's a moral.
What was the gist?
I do not want to start with her.
She made me so mad, y'all. She made me so mad because she came off just, you know, a regular girl, writer,
New York City,
you know, trying to make it big and da-da-da. My thoughts on Guinevere Beck, she's stupid.
Very.
She's very just airheaded. Like, she had her points when she was smart, but
when?
We'll get that. We'll get
other
to that
than her writing. Other than her writing.
I said she had points. I didn't say she was all the way smart though.
She didn't have street smarts than a motherfucker. I swear to God.
Let's go on to the main character. The main character, Joe.
Joe Goldberg.
Honestly, Joe is hot as.
I like me some serial killers.
The thing that makes me attracted to
it's his
Joe is that intellect, that witty, smart ass intellect. Like, oh my God.
Joe just wanted a hug throughout the whole series. He just wanted a big bear hug of security. Like, he just really just wanted someone to love him for him and know that what he does is for them.
Peach, that's the girl that she just follows. I know that's your best friend, but I've been through that exact same situation on God. Like, for real.
Doesn't. Honestly,
everyone has a Peach.
Everyone's been a Beck. Sorry, everyone's been a Beck where they want to be accepted through this crowd of friends that don't even accept you, but they decide to amuse themselves with your presence only because of the fact that you're dumb enough to follow every order they give you.
It's so sad. Peach only did stuff for Beck to benefit her. See what I'm talking about? Like, for real, like, people do that. And it's so stupid because this is not just women. These are, the whole show really just brought out skilled manipulators.
Yeah.
Skilled manipulators.
And there's
like,
different levels.
Manipulation. Like, oh,
Joe is like an expert.
For real. My gosh.
But here's
that thing between
Beck
him and Peach. Him and Peach, he caught on to Peach. Manipulators, no manipulators.
Yes.
Sometimes I can be a good manipulator.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
She can be, actually, you know what, scratch that. Everybody is a good manipulator if you know how to read people.
Yes.
Facts. Because I'm sorry, because there's not one person that I've met who manipulated me and they acted like they didn't know what they were doing.
Right.
Come on now.
Right. There is one character that I sympathize a lot with.
Which was?
Paco.
Oh yeah, Paco.
We can't forget him.
We can't forget about Paco. Paco, man, the way that I saw Paco was a younger Joe.
Yeah.
It was a younger Joe, for real, because he really just took after Joe's childhood. He took after Joe's childhood because he was being neglected.
How can we forget the main bitch? Like, Beck wasn't the main bitch. She wasn't. Candace was.
Candace, yes.
between those two, I'd say I'm more
It's just like
Team
how
Candace.
It's just like how Pretty Little Liars was when we thought Allison was dead.
The actor was also in that one for Peach.
Oh, I have a crush on her low key. She does it so well, and yes, she can take my panties. All right, so let's get on to the second category. Our opinions about the season in general. Beck was a hoe, man. Beck was a hoe.
She was the hi, I'm gonna hide behind my passion to open my legs hoe.
For real. And her relationship with Benji, I can't even blame her for that, because she represented a whole bunch of girls who did stupid mistakes, and everybody had a Benji. Everybody's probably still messing with a Benji.
Yeah.
Like,
Benji.
let's be real. Benji was mean. He was that boyfriend that just cut you down your low self-esteem, but in a joking manner.
When he knows that he has power over somebody, he will use it to his advantage.
Yeah.
Everyone dealt with a Benji.
But the thing about it was, with Joe, he started seeing that she was being mistreated by her boyfriend, and eventually, y'all already know, the ones that seen it, he killed him. But
Such a loss.
okay, I'm like twisted about this, because yes, you should not end somebody's life, but I started to understand why Joe was killing off the people from her life, because he killed off Benji, he killed off Peach, he killed off people that weren't good for Beck. And in a sense, like, you have to really think, no, you don't have to kill the person, that's where he just took it overboard. But in general, it was just like, none of those people were good for Beck. They weren't.
Beck, even in death, she still defended them. She was that codependent.
Right.
And that just bothered the feminists.
Because Joe made a point. He was like, okay, I'm like really skipping through, just, you know, so we don't have to like go over every single episode, but that one episode, I think it was like the very last one or whatever, but he made a point. He was like, those people that were in your life, bro, they were really horrible for you, and when they disappeared, you did so much better. And that's true. That is true, because with Peach, she was following Peach. She was like, oh, I have to look after her. Peach was obsessed with her. And for real, I had. Oh, I spit everywhere. For real, I had a Peach to where I was catering to her constantly. I dealt with technically 2 Peaches. One I dealt with for years. The other one I dealt with for years, but it wasn't as long as the first one. But the other one was obsessed with me.
I know what y'all are thinking. What the hell did you go through? But for real, that is a interesting story, and I will make a video over it. So don't worry. But back to the review.
That's when I started disconnecting from the obsessed Peach that was in my life.
Like, regardless, even though, like, I feel like Joe had good intentions. He always did. But when it came to Beck and these horrible people, Benji was a murderer.
Yes.
And Peach was obsessed to the point of trying to get her to even sleep with this guy, only to have a threesome with her too.
Right.
Because she wanted her and to take her to Paris, to only be with her, to be secluded. Bro.
She just missed the whole thing. Okay, you know that part where she was like stuck in the cage? That's what she's that's what she's referencing or referring to. One of the words. They sound smart anyway. I thought that shit would have been actually easy, because yes, your boyfriend put you in there after he hit you. Because you found his stash up in the ceiling. This is where she went wrong. You know how she found the box in the ceiling, and then he was coming home from getting breakfast? First of all, as soon as he went into the bathroom and you already had a cut finger,
gone.
You should, as soon as he entered that, you should have been gone. Why would you slowly start grabbing stuff? Okay, well, I'll be back. I'm not being chill.
I'm being a ninja.
I'm not being chill. And then she did a horrible job at putting everything back.
First off, I would have said, she already was like, oh, it must have been the milk. Take your time, bitch.
Right. Stay in the bathroom. Stay in
Make
the bathroom.
it seem like everything's okay, then ghost. Like, bet.
It's so funny because she didn't know about the seal until Paco said something.
Yeah, damn it, Paco.
Oh man, I was like, you ruined it.
I'm like, there it is.
But there's people like Joe who are like us, where we'll do anything for somebody, but at the same token, we are really just dying inside because we are living for these people.
Yeah.
And I've done that, and that's a horrible spot to be in, to where you are so focused on making somebody happy, you forget what makes you happy.
As much as I hate Beck, I only hate Beck because she represented me at one point, where I wanted to put my whole self in a relationship that didn't mean shit, put my whole self in a friendship where they didn't care about me back. It was just being so gullible. Like, for the fact that she moved to New York for a new start and only ended up not getting started anywhere until she was gone.
Right.
That sucks.
Right. He dumped the black chick. Why?
I was in that position. Like, I'm sorry, I was pissed for Karen because I was in that position. When I was in that position, when I thought everything was fine,
Karen was good for Joe. Joe
wasn't really good for Karen.
Because of his past baggage. That's why. He's not over it. He didn't heal. She was a rebound. That's what you don't do. It was funny to me because that one scene where Joe and Karen wanted to go out and then they saw Beck. And Beck, I'm sorry, she played the whole bitter ex. You dumped him because you felt like A, he didn't trust you, which he had every right to, and B, you weren't into it. You just weren't into it. But then when you see him with someone else, that makes him
that's
happy.
when you're into it.
That's
BS, Beck.
Man, Karen already knew. So by the time Joe broke up with her, she just left. Man, she didn't argue or nothing. She didn't. She was aware. Get a Karen, not a Beck. I've made horrible decisions with men, and yeah, I'm telling you, people are gonna be like, oh, she's stupid and da da da. Not, well, you can say that about me, her, whatever, or any other girl on the planet, but I'm just saying, like, at some point, a dude played you. No one likes to admit it. Same thing with guys. A girl played you.
Right.
And I hate it. I will say it with you. Breathe. And say that you messed up. Okay? Bro, you gotta do what Joe was doing for Beck. Well, not only that, cut out people. People think you have to have people in your life. Like, didn't we learn this from Medea?
Right.
Long time ago. I understand when people are like, well, I love this person. I've been with them or known them for like 10 years, 20 years, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's nice. That's all good. And I'm sure that y'all have some great times together. But if the bad outweighed the good, what are you doing? What are you doing? And if what you did for them is greater than what they've done for you, what are you doing? I cut so many people out because I was doing too much. What is good for you? What is actually good for you versus what's good for them and making them happy and making sure that they're always taken care of? If you're that person that's like, oh, let me come over to your house, let me give you soup, let me da-da-da. But this is the same person who just screwed you over a month ago, 2 weeks ago, blah, 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 blah. And you still, what you doing, honey? That's what Joe's lesson was. Those people need to be cut. Well, don't kill them. Don't kill them. Because if they're not willing to change for you, oh, that's an easy answer right there.
Bye.
You just get rid of them. Those people that went in and out on you, what do you think they're doing? They're not worried about you.
No.
They go on to something else. And then when they come back, what's that same story? I'm sorry, you know, da-da-da. They'll never give you an explanation of why they left or whatever.
No. Cause and effect.
Thank you. It's all cause and effect and everything. And when they're like, well, you didn't visit me either and da-da-da. Well, look, there's a reason. Bro, look at your actions. Why would I waste my time making you happy when you can constantly hurt me over and over.
Constantly.
And not have any remorse. Like you're just doing it just to do it. They were confused as to why I was cold.
Felt a certain way.
Yeah,
like
very distant. It's because I'm not wasting my time.
It's like whenever the quiet person suddenly has a voice.
Right.
They have a problem.
Right.
If there was a chance that I ghosted you, and yes, I do ghost people. I got pissed off at you. And the moral of the story really is learning your self-worth.
There you go. We're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for listening to our long review.
Was it kind of a rant?
It really was.
A
We were real about it though. But make sure to follow me on here on YouTube and follow me on my Snapchat. I'm on there actively, like a lot, and on my Instagram as well.
It's Arashi Panda on Tumblr, DeviantArt. I'm still drawing on there.
Alright, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Bye.